Hello and welcome to the fourth WOD that was entered to the highvoltage.cz competition. This one, within a small margin of error, is called Postpark id, which means in the footsteps of id. I looked it up before I began, and it was by Doom Trooper. And we are in for a bit of a long ride because there are 532 enemies in this arena. Oh, look at the detail on that. I love the cracked floor, the tendrils going out as the acid pours through it. Oh, yeah. So the README file, which is in Polish, and no, not Polish, I'm sorry, Czech. How British am I? Oh, it's in Polish or Czech or some language like that. They're all foreign. Please don't take that out of context and put it in the video. Yeah, so I got it through Google Translate, and it's called In the Footsteps of Id. I'm going in the footsteps of death. And he says look at the map occasionally to find out why. Oh yeah, let's talk about the new HUD, by the way, because this is still very much Dead Marine. Oh, look at that! Made their logo out of sectors. Yeah, so this is still Dead Marine, and the HUD for Dead Marine is very elaborate and very flashy, but I decided it was taking up a bit too much space, so I reworked it down to this kind of minimalist version. I've still got my health and ammunition down on the left. I've got my inventory on the right, with the stats and everything. It was quite enjoyable to make my own HUD. It's like doing a stream layout. So I've got a very compact version of the weapons, the series of lights down between the ammunition and all the counters. Got bars showing me how many bullets, shells, rockets, and cells I have. So hopefully I'll be able to glance at those, and it'll all be very easy to read. We'll see. It is a stunning looking map. Alright, so we're going to do this little obstacle course. We're going to try that little obstacle course again. Super shotgun. Our chances of survival just went up. What terrible thing's going to happen when I take that key? Oh, everything seems okay. So this map was based on another map, which was Deathmatch, called High Voltage Arena. I believe that the start of it is the arena, the parts that I'm going around now. And it'll open up into a more sort of specialist single-player map later on. How do I get up there? Should possibly provide a MIDI file with this mod as well, so that we're not listening to Entryway all the time. But in a way, Entryway is very nostalgic. It reminds me of just downloading all these rubbish WADs. Or getting them off these big, what do they call them? Shovelware CDs. We had a couple of them called Minerva 2 and 3. It's like the internet, but on a CD, where they just grabbed anything they could off the BBSs and packaged it all together as a shareware CD. I'm actually disconcerted by the lack of traps in this map. Because as somebody new to Doom, you don't just think, oh, obviously a key, I'll put a trap in there and release some monsters. You don't have that frame of reference. Well, I'm getting occasional monsters. Have I walked past that the whole time? Oh. Did that quick save for me, or was it just having difficulty loading the sound? Oh, I think it did. I'm very wary that I seem to have gone quite far into the map and haven't discovered many monsters yet. Which makes me think that there'll be about 400 of them at the very end in an arena. I did a level with 1,000 of them once for the level in Keeper 3 called King for 1,000 Years. And it was just boring, really. I had generators in place to just bring the monster count up to 1,000, depending on how many had spawned in the level before. Most of them just fought just so that you could blast your way through them. Mr. Icarus described it as the sensation of mowing the lawn, in terms of enjoyment as well as sensation, I think. Unlike the usual arms numbers, the red light at the very top signifies the shotgun, the orange, hopefully light on the one below it represents the super shotgun, so I can tell which ones I've got. And I've always meant to put the super shotgun onto a separate key, but I feel that would just confuse me for when I went to anything else. Hello! This looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Oh, hello. Some bad neighbours have moved in. Oh, who? Oh. Silent Revenant missile from across the world. One of us has got to hit that barrel sometime. Alright, he was too big a target, unfortunately. Alright. Where are you? Move! Better be careful here. I'm so Pavlovian conditioned to being punished for picking things up that I find it very disturbing when I'm not. Right. Oh great, another one right away. Ugh. This is getting silly! Nobody else has a problem with shaking off Revenant missiles like I do. This is a sniper's paradise. That shotgunner and that one over there looks like they're put on platforms that are too small for their radius, so they can't move. Bad for them, not so bad for me. Okay, I think that's got rid of the most dangerous ones. Nice rendition of the Doom logo, isn't it? What's gonna happen here? Oh, this is the Baron's room. Someone just started a thread on the Doom World forums about what we do to improve all the boss levels. And, you know, it's easy to say that Barons, they're dead easy today, but at the time, in 1993, opening those doors and having these huge beasts, that was a scary moment. Cyber Demon was, you know, the same thing again, only more so. The Spider Mastermind was a bit of a letdown. She should have had a much better arena that was more suited and more health points, to be honest. I tried using a upgraded version of her in Keeper 3 where she couldn't be hit directly, and you just had to stay out of her line of sight and duck between cover before you finally got to destroy her with a crusher. It's hard making first-person shooter bosses, though. So we've just crossed 400 enemies to go. We're coming up to a quarter of the way through. Oh dear. What did that get me? Oh, that's a secret, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting, the alternating lighting on the stairs. It looks like, makes the wall look like tartan or checkered or something. Alright, and that's us up here. Another nice point to shoot from. Just remembered Bob Mortimer on Would I Lie to You, saying he had a friend at school who had a really big head and his nickname was Sniper's Dream. Alright, starting to get quite a lot of shells by now. Did I say shells? I meant cells? I might have said cells. I don't know. I don't really need a mega... Ah! Let's quickly load and save ourselves from that embarrassment. Okay, I don't need a megasphere just now. I'll save that for later. But again, look at all the detailing here. All the shapes made with the crosses and bars and things. How do I get out of here? That would have been that would have been a good thing to think about. Is that it? Nope, that's a drain. That's a teleporter. Okay. Unusual texture to use for a teleporter, but again, if you're doing a Doom level without context from the community, you just don't know. Oh, it's Doom 2. When did I go off the beaten path? Oh, I suppose I did it here, didn't I? And then just sneaked around the edges. Yeah. I don't like SW2 textures and maps. Makes them confusing, because now, look, oh, there's a switch I need to pull. No, there isn't. I've already pulled it. Again, though, the amount of detail is frankly unnecessary. Alright, so... it's the Doom 2 room. Oh, he can't move over the... he can't move over the Berserk. Because Lost Souls are also terrible navigators. That's why they're called Lost Souls. Is this another button that I have to unpick? Yeah, it is. No, you don't. Pain Elemental's so interesting that it's an unusual monster in the tactic for neutering it is to get as close as possible. Because you, is it the only monster without melee? No, it's not. But it's the only monster that is absolutely helpless close up. The marines and things don't have a melee attack, but they can still shoot you when you're right in their face. Why won't you die? Thank you. Ah! That one already hit the wall. I heard it hit the wall. Where'd that other one come from? Thank you. Alright, not much to do but go onwards. Oh, I do have the rocket launcher. I've been ignoring that. There's the door opening. Here we go. The threat level from these monsters in the trap is surprisingly low. It was just a little coffee after the main encounter. Strange. Okay. All right. Ah! Not my favourite secret ever. I suppose it's not even a secret because I can't get into it. Oh, I can't get into that either. Alright then. Oh, no, that's useless. Go back there and find somewhere to go. We're oddly in less elaborate territory than when we started off with. We've got kind of... Well, I was going to say grey walls, but there's still a lot of attention to detail. There's the grey panel walls, but they've got all the moss and growth on those ones. You've got little cupboards, you've got variation. But it's definitely brought the combat in much more tightly than it started off. And that's what you want contrast. So, you've been handing out blue armor quite a lot. I wonder if it's just because I'm on the Hurt Me Plenty? But, I always tend to keep it as a special reward or even a secret. Ugh. Of course, my performance is always such that blue armor is appreciated. Oh, look at that again! Look at the tiny little sector detailing on the water spilling into this. That's not water, is it? It's electronics. Bad combinations. Oh, there's well, the radiation symbol, but it's the Duke Nukem logo, isn't it? That's what you're going for. Why does this let me up here? Is there a secret all the way back here? Because that'd be clever. I'm gonna look really stupid when there's nothing there, is there? There's nothing. Okay. No, it's a shame that. Okay, let's get this yellow key. Okay. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Maybe not. Rocket launcher. Oh, I see a plasma gun. Oh, there aren't as many as I thought! There we go. Alright, so now I can use those stairs and get onto the... I can get onto the platform from there. And that lets me steal the Mancubus's stuff. Alright, in a very, very healthy, apart from ammunition, apart from bullets, in a very healthy ammo situation now. Oh, and we've crossed past 300 enemies to go. Oh, it's Heretic. Nice use of shadows overhead, even in this fairly mundane corridor maze. Well, don't need that. Oh, well, I didn't see you there. I swear, I don't know if you've been hearing this over my last few videos, but my work computer keeps waking up and making that irritating Windows noise. And then when I comply and see if anyone's tried to contact me, there's never any message there. I think it just likes annoying me. Well, fairly secret looking place, but not counted as a secret, unfortunately. Well, to be fair, I'd just call it really obvious if it were. Whoops. Oops, time for something a bit heavier. I think I got him. No, I didn't. And yeah, they're stuck as well because they're just on the place that's too short for them. Oh, that's more souls than I wanted. This is the Quake logo, isn't it? No, it's not. What was just a crescent? We're berserked again, and this looks like a point of no return, at least for a while. Oh. Now, what's going on over there? There's definitely a lowering wall. So I wonder if one of the zombies opened that up and pointed out a secret to me without me realizing it. How do I get those? Alright. Ah, I see it. Time for a jump! There we go. Oh, most of the mountain's coming with it. That looks like a mistake. Definitely not a fatal one. Aha! This reminds me of the start of Quake 1. You know, the Slipgate complex when you go over... Ah! Speaking of which... Definitely following in the footsteps. This is the starting room as well! Which means there's a secret here. Oh, there isn't, because I can't jump up here. I haven't, well... I can jump, but I feel I'm not supposed to. No. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was pointing the wrong way. Okay, just checking. Let's continue down the lift. Alright, now we're spirited away into Quake 2. So I'm beginning to change my opinion a bit on the monster, the monster distribution in this map. I don't think there's going to be here it is. I was going to say I don't think there's going to be a big arena at all. After all, it's just going to be really, really long. But here comes a fairly significant challenge. I suppose there have been other places where I've been sort of like this. The big room that I sniped most of the monsters in. But that was the most intense combat so far. Where are we? 170 to go. Just one unusually large-sized Doom 2 level. I do appreciate the time taken to recreate these logos. Presumably we're going to see the sort of triple-horned Quake 3 logo next. Just so much stuff. It's such an ambitious thing for a first map. And this is also someone who's clearly very familiar with id Software's history. Ah, I couldn't quite get up there. That looked like it. Nope. Okay. Can I get through here? Ah. Save. Alright. Do you know what? I might... Oh, is it too stupid to do that at this point? Maybe not. I'm going to go on an epic trek back, and I'm going to get that megasphere that I turned my nose up at earlier. I can't. Okay. Alright, that glad we understand each other so... Oh, no, here we go. There was that drop here. Is there a way to get back up there? And that teleport wasn't it, because that just leads me over there. No, okay, alright. I might have been gated. But we'll see. Where does that corridor go? Thought the misaligned lights might be something. How would I get over there? There's no chance I can hop it. Wonder if can I just sneak a peek at it? It is indeed the armor, but I don't think I found the legitimate way to get that. All right. Oh no, we've done that. You see, that's why these switches are so confusing. I haven't been down here. Oh, yet another armor. There's certainly a lot of it about. Oh, how do we get back? Am I meant to be able to jump after all? Alright. Okay, let's take the advice of this sign, equip my rocket launchers, and let's go. Ow! Turns out there was no need to worry about the megasphere. Oh, here we go. So switch to something a bit safer. Oh, there's another one. Where'd he come from? Definite signs of ripping and tearing somewhere above me. I decided I liked the sparkly weapons too much to make them only happen when the weapon's new to you, so there's a whole Christmas tree full of stuff over here. All right. I think the save warning was frankly overcautious because if I got through it without even having to reload once, there's the Quake 3 logo. If I got through it without having to reload once, it's probably not going to be a huge step for a seasoned Doom player. Nevertheless, the warning is appreciated. Alright, we've got 85 monsters left to go in our epic journey. I mean our id Software journey. Haha. And we've got how many games to go through? Oh. Oh. It's mildly warm underfoot, but it's not going to hurt me. Do you know the chain gun was invented as a joke? Or maybe it was, or maybe it was just some stupid made-up Tumblr thing that was meant to be passed around, but I read that the inventor did it because if something can fire this fast, obviously there's no point in going to war with these people because they'll always win and you can just build one yourself and there's a stalemate. That worked about as well as the Austro-Hungarian Compromise. That worked about as well as me trying to get out the lava. This texture's been used before though, and it wasn't harmful then. Oh, nobody who cares is going to have watched this far, but I think Moa just announced something new with Hatterful Boyfriend just today. There's a countdown to April the 1st. Could be nothing. Could be the most eventful thing in Pigeon history. Doom 3! Edmund! Finally got the BFG. Oh, no, it's an anagram. Okay, never mind. No. Weird. Definitely weird. So where do we go now? I thought this was the main route. I'm not really sure what to do about finding a dead end here, but there is something round there. Did you? For God's sake! Again, the beginnerness of this WOD doesn't show in the architecture, but it does show in the choice of textures. Because if you haven't been around Doom for ages, why would you know that SW2s are just ridiculously confusing? Took a couple of stupid fireballs there, but I'm going to own it. We're down to 44. The PDF mentioned, I think, because of the translation issues, I think it mentioned the power time was 50 minutes. And we might be on target to hit that. I've got 45 in my little counter down there. It's on my stream counter, but not on the screen itself. I felt that would clutter things up a bit too much. Where now? Where have I not been? Oh, I haven't been here in this really obvious door. Oh. I haven't been in this really obvious door because it's locked. I need a really obvious switch. Thank you. So that's interesting, making these the gates to unlock the door as well as to unleash more monsters. Still only 24 of them left to go after he's down. Thank you. I wonder how many of them are the big ones. I'm worried about this switch. Haven't seen many arachnotrons, I've just realised. We'll choose you. I think the ward is actually being quite consistent in its inconsistency, though. That it is using SW2s. So I should be used to it. I don't think Archfiles should be allowed to resurrect Barons. There should be a law against it. Oh, suspicious generosity there. What are you going to throw at me next? It's going to be a Cyber Demon. No! Alright. There's going to be some Bankubuses there. I'll just get rid of you first. Oh, I guessed wrong. I'll just take advantage of your immense hitbox. There we go. We're down to 10 and we've got the exit. So that was an epic journey through the history of id Software. We got... What did we find? We got Doom. Did we ever get Wolfenstein? I don't think we did. Yeah, but we got Doom, we got Doom 2, we got Heretic, we got Quake 1, 2 and 3. We got Duke Nukem as well, just as a side note. And that was great. What an excellent and extremely ambitious first map. You're going to make me fight a Cyber Demon, aren't you? Okay. We're going to fight a Cyber Demon, in fact, on the Quake 4 logo, if I think it's correct. Yeah, I see the little the little nubs around the edges. Make for the Quake 4 logo. I once my mum used to send me the classifieds from her job, and someone was giving away a copy of Quake 4, and I said, "Oh, I'll have that if you can get it." And she got it off him and said, "Oh, are you sure this is what you wanted? This looks really violent. I'm not sure." In God, I lived away from home and was 26 at this time. Okay. But this does look like the exit now. Alright. What an incredible map. This is, going to Underhalls is absolutely anticlimactic after that. Extremely ambitious for your first one. Like I said, the Switch textures were really confusing, but that's because you don't have the context that SW2 is usually a Switch that's on, or toggled, you know what I mean, used. And, yeah, otherwise, the size of that and the number of different things you tried was incredible, so, Yeah, that's another one that I hope continued making more maps. And that is the entire contest of highvoltage.cz done. Maybe there will be more in the future. I hope so.